am having a very, very bad morning. Look in my face. I'm not in a very good mood.
Here's what I love about First Take. Nobody keeps receipts better than us.
All right.
We can't actually go through that live, but let's say they had his best interest at heart. No. Parents disagree.
May you both rest in peace and have fun in heaven until we meet again one day.
The morning started with tension, but nobody expected the chaos that was about to follow. Vanessa Bryant, widow of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, had been quietly stepping back into the public eye after years of grieving. She appeared with a new man, hoping for a fresh chapter, but instead of peace, her world collapsed. Within weeks, whispers turned into accusations. Cryptic posts hinted at betrayal, rumors spread about stolen Kobe anniversary jewelry, and soon law enforcement was involved. What should have been a private heartbreak became a front-page scandal. Stephen A. Smith, never one to hold back, went on air with fire in his voice. He reminded fans that he warned this relationship was doomed from the start. He accused Vanessa of risking her family's dignity and peace for someone she barely knew, calling it one of the biggest mistakes she could have made. The internet erupted instantly, with fans taking sides. Some defended her, but the majority dragged her, saying she ignored every red flag and now had to deal with the consequences. And just like that, what started as a breakup story transformed into a full-blown public disaster. The drama escalated with receipts that left no room for denial. Reports revealed that Vanessa didn't just lose jewelry, she filed an official complaint naming her boyfriend as the suspect. According to the Newport Beach police, she wanted the case kept quiet, but the truth slipped out, and once it did, the backlash was unstoppable. Behind the scenes, Vanessa was shattered. Insiders say she cried for days, realizing the man she trusted had not only walked out but also allegedly robbed her of Kobe's most sentimental gifts. But her heartbreak didn't stop the critics. Fans online questioned why she would let someone she barely knew into her home, around her children, and even near Kobe's legacy items. Then came the most explosive twist. Kobe's mother, Pamela Bryant, stormed into Vanessa's house demanding custody of her grandkids. She accused Vanessa of dragging the family name through the mud and exposing the girls to danger. Pamela wasn't polite about it. Footage showed her storming in, furious, calling Vanessa reckless. She ordered her to pack up the kids' bags and hand them over. That moment turned personal grief into a full-on family custody battle. And suddenly, Vanessa wasn't just fighting rumors, she was fighting to keep her children. The chaos reached another level as even wilder rumors hit the internet. Vanessa was suddenly linked to Snoop Dogg after being spotted at his concert with his hand on her shoulder. Social media exploded with claims she had been secretly dating high-profile men, sparking debates about whether Kobe would have ever approved. But if that wasn't enough, the spotlight shifted back to her ex-boyfriend, whose shady past came crashing into the headlines. Court documents revealed a pattern of lawsuits, unpaid debts, and multiple women accusing him of being a professional scammer. Screenshots and receipts flooded Twitter, showing how he charmed wealthy women, drained them, then vanished with their money. To many fans, it looked like Vanessa had been played in the exact same way. The narrative shifted from sympathy to judgment. Commenters said she had walked right into the trap, ignoring obvious warning signs. And as if that wasn't messy enough, whispers spread that Pamela might have leaked these details herself to strengthen her custody case. That fueled speculation that this wasn't just a breakup. It was a family power struggle, a fight for the Bryant legacy, and Vanessa was at the center of a storm she could no longer control. Vanessa tried to fight back, but her efforts only fueled more fire. She took to Instagram, dropping cryptic posts like, "The devil is working overtime," and "Time to sharpen those fangs." It was her way of saying she wouldn't go down, quietly. But instead of rallying fans, the posts backfired. The internet dragged her harder, calling her fake, manipulative, and even a danger to Kobe's legacy. One fan wrote, It's smiles for the cameras and chaos behind the scenes, while others accused her of being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Sponsors began paying attention, and what once seemed like solid deals suddenly froze. A sports brand removed her from a project page, and a lifestyle company stopped renewal talks. Even Kobe's closest friends reportedly stopped answering her calls, worried they'd be dragged into the scandal. Then, old skeletons came crawling out. Tabloids dug up decade-old disputes, unpaid debts, and even strange stories involving Kobe's teammates' wives. For the first time, Vanessa's carefully protected image began to collapse. What was once grief and resilience turned into headlines about chaos, scandal, and betrayal. Worse, the cracks in Kobe's empire began to show. His legacy projects, charities, and sponsorships were being overshadowed by Vanessa's personal drama, and fans questioned whether she was destroying the very thing Kobe built. That's when Stephen A. Smith returned, and this time, he didn't just attack her choices in love. He went for something much deeper: the money. On his show, Stephen A. pulled up financial records tied to Kobe and Vanessa's charity projects. At first glance, they looked normal, but he pointed out strange withdrawals, odd timing, and questionable expenses. With his tone dead serious, he suggested Vanessa may have been funneling funds straight into her boyfriend's hands. This wasn't gossip anymore. This was a potential scandal that could ruin her forever. Fans froze. The idea that Kobe's charity money, the money meant to help kids, might have been misused was a betrayal too big to ignore. Stephen A. leaned into the camera, pausing after every word, daring her to prove him wrong. Vanessa didn't respond. No posts, no statements, no interviews. And that silence spoke louder than anything she could have said. To fans, it looked like guilt. To Pamela, it looked like proof she was unfit as a mother. And to sponsors, it was the final straw. Vanessa Bryant now faces more than heartbreak. She's fighting for her children, her reputation, and Kobe's legacy all at once. The internet is waiting for the truth to come out, and when it does, it won't just be another headline. It could be the end of everything she has left.